Good morning, everyone. Uh, I wrote a poem the other day, and I know a lot of you guys aren't into uh, reading poems, so I thought maybe you'd enjoy for me to read it to you. I feel like it would be a blessing to you if you take a couple minutes and maybe it'll touch your heart. Uh, I'm going to just go ahead and read it. The name of it is "What the Master Saw." Upon the mantle of God's fireplace 1,000 vessels stood. Some were made of stone or clay, some were made of wood. All the things that he loved dearly, treasures he had bought, seemed barely worth the price he paid or the battles he had fought. I was but a porcelain statue in the image of his Son. The Maker had a good intent, and it was skillfully done. But a nasty fall had made it break into 1,000 shards, it seems, and repair it carefully as he might, many were the seams. The Master loved me very much, was hard to understand. He was such a perfect God, and I a broken man. Gently he would hold me, his heartbeat filled my ear. He whispered of his dreams for me, and others he held dear. The value that he saw in me was more than I could see. It made me tremble when I thought of what he hoped that I could be. How could I ever now become that bright and lovely treasure, a worthy piece to grace his house, a thing to give him pleasure? But then it had to happen, not at all what I had planned. Once more I slipped and fell, and broken once again, all the hopes I ever had were dashed that awful night. I feared my soul would not survive, and dreaded morning light. But then the master of the house must have heard me cry. He took me gently in his hands and mended me by and by. He took my splintered pieces and cast them in the sea. I thought that I was finished, but he wasn't through with me. Carefully he remolded the pieces I had lost. So careful was his handiwork, it excelled the piece he tossed. The time and care he took with me made my heart grow dear, and if I must, I'll take the pain to feel his hand so near. And so if every now and then, by crook or sleight of hand, I must endure a broken heart by a cruel or careless man, by and by I've learned to trust the Master feels my pain, and he would gently brush me off and make me whole again. And the other night I had a dream. A gleam was in his eye. He took me proudly in his hand and began to show me why. He showed me all the places where I had broken been, where he had molded new ones and fixed me whole again. He held up a mirror so I could plainly see what had happened to myself was amazing most to me. He had took those broken pieces and replaced them with pure gold. The beauty and the workmanship were fantastic to behold. But as I stared in wonder, I spied one part hidden still, that hadn't yet been broken and with the gold been filled. So I begged the Master, please, to fill that grievous place, that the job that he'd begun might be finished now with haste. But gently he reminded me of the suffering that it takes, of many falls and many pains, and hurtful, scary breaks. And yet he said if I'd submit to his patient, loving hand, soon enough those times would come, and I would cry again. And once again I'd take my hurt and give it back to him, and he would take the empty spot and fill it up with him. But for now I'll be contented to wait on the master plan. His grace will be sufficient till I'm a perfect man. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it blessed you. And if you didn't catch all of it, just click on it one more time. Thanks for watching.